What's up there, Poppers? Brian here, and I would like to say sorry about the lateness. I ran into a couple technical issues there, Poppers, but don't worry, today's episode is going to be amazing, even with the delay. We have no promo for this week, but we do have some exciting news. We will be releasing a fun new one-shot from Fictional Heroism, Five Nights at Goodman's, and then next, we will be working on Cress's first one-shot, Missing Magic, to be released next. And can you believe it, guys? That little menace Pappy sure was taking the group on one wild goose chase. And poor Lux and Gabbi getting hit with the rigs. But now Obsidian has Pappy within his sights, and what's gonna happen next? No need to keep you all in suspense. Let's start the show. Obsidian, you have your eyes locked on Pappy.
Yeah.
He's actually just standing just a little bit good ahead of you now. And he's just, I hope you're ready now. I have prepared my most devious of traps for you in here.
He doesn't really care. He just keeps going. He's not listening.
A little net falls on your head. It can't even cover you. It just, barely covers your shoulders.
Does that even, it's a net with big holes in it.
It doesn't hamper you at all, dude. All this does is cause Pappy to actually panic.
You have a shawl.
No! Your meat was greater than I could have ever anticipated. Please! He holds up his hands.
Where's the hammer?
It actually is fading.
What?
It was an illusion.
What?
I can tell you where the real hammer is. Just as he takes a step towards you, Obsidian, you're all going to hear a...
I don't like the sound of that.
Gabbi holds up her hands like, that wasn't me.
And then all of a sudden you all hear a... You failed us. You failed us. How could you do this to us? Failed us. And Obsidian, crawling towards you guys, looks like a big sludge pile slowly creeping towards you. And then slowly creeping from the darkness of the tunnels with black inky sludge dripping from its head. Hundreds of heads just popping in and out that look like they've become tunified, going, why did you make us? Why did you fail us? How are we failures? You! Why do you get to be by your side? And you see all of these hands crawling from the inky blackness, and you're looking upon what is known as a psycho shroud. A dragon that has been feasting upon failures of what looked like been filled with an eldritch ink and has tainted this beast.
I don't like this.
And it's hungry.
Nope, don't like that at all.
Shouldn't Obsidian also have to do a history check?
I was actually going to ask, could you give me a history check, Obsidian?
Alright. But let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's 11 total. Yeah, 11.
You don't recognize the faces, but you recognize maybe some voices of some people who were in the Death Rangers. You hear so many voices, so many hands are crawling from the miasma. And this is where we're going to start a real skill challenge. I want to know how you guys are going to get away from this thing. Pappy is screaming, going, no! I was not promised this! No, it wasn't supposed to be like this! You lied to me!
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Oh yeah, we also have to roll initiative for the skill challenge.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Thank God I have something to...
Yes, please.
Oh, god damn it. 10 total for my initiative. I get +8 to initiative and I rolled a 2.
So you got a 10?
Yeah.
You're still ahead of the beast.
I got a nat 1 again.
Dagnammit, Gabbi.
What? I keep forgetting, what do you do for initiative? Is it Dex?
It's Dex. So it'll be 1.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Technically, it's a 2.
Unless you have job stuff.
I don't think you get
Did
proficiency
you do your
unless you're
profici-
Harrigan.
Wait, do you get your bonus as well too? Okay, gotcha.
So, but I do have quick draw, which gives me advantage on initiative rolls. So that's 8 or
Oh, wait, I think I actually have... So let me double check. I might actually have...
14.
I think I have a... Where is it?
So I got a 14.
I do have advantage on initial rolls because of my Sword, my Eldritch Elk Sword, because it has extreme speed.
Nice.
I rolled a 20 for a 23.
Nice.
So Lux has a 23 with a natural 20, it sounds like.
Yes.
I just want to write all these down real quick, guys. So we're going to go Lux first.
I, with my initiative advantage, rolled a 14.
And Obsidian, what did you roll? Oh, wow, okay. So I actually already had this in the proper order. So we're going to be going Lux, Monroe, Obsidian, the Psycho Shroud, and then Gabbi.
Actually, I like I said, I have a advantage on initiative, and I re-roll. So I re-roll it, and I got 15.
Never mind. Okay, so let me re-roll. Let me redo my order again. So it's Lux, Gabbi, Monroe, Obsidian, and then the Beast. And I just want to know, how are you guys going to get away from this thing?
The only person that's seen it?
You have 5. You get 5 attempts, and I'll let you know when you've hit my number I need for you to pass and get away.
And we're all in there and we've seen it already? Or has Obsidian been the only one that's seen it?
I think we've all seen it.
Okay, we've all seen it. Okay.
I think Obsidian's just the closest.
You have all definitely seen and heard it.
Pappy is, but
Obsidian is just the closest.
Yeah.
Pappy, I'm sorry. I apologize. You are 100% correct. Pappy is the closest.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I knew where I was before trying. Ugh. So the way this works is we do a skill check and I make up what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay, so it's our usual skill challenge of we can do...
Yeah.
Yes, but the only thing is, if you fail it, the other person cannot try to do that again.
Oh no, it's you can't use the same skill or the same one as the previous person.
Same one twice as well.
Oh, I get it. It's that, but he's adding if the person fails with, the next person can't use it.
Yes,
Okay, so it's an addition to, I see.
just to give a little sense of dread.
All right. Well, would this be Arcana, like this creature, or would it be history?
I actually will 100% allow Arcana. Just tell me how you would want to use it.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of a way. Shit. I'm thinking of what this creature is and some kind of weakness to get away from it, like, or maybe to slow it down.
Okay, so what you see is kind of like a dragon head coming out of a blob. But at the same time, from the blob, you see hands that pop out and then heads that come out.
It's him.
And so it's the little hands that are actually crawling it along. So it's not like it's running very fast.
So I roll?
So first I want you to roll me the Arcana.
Shit, I am rolling low. 10.
Sean, I have a quick question. If he matches what I need, will that be a pass?
Meets beats.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same meets beats.
Perfect. That's just what I needed to know. So, Lux, by the skin of your teeth, you passed this. So I was actually thinking that if you want to cast Hold Person, you can.
Ugh.
Okay.
Because there are people inside that mass.
Oh.
There are humanoids inside that mass.
That's mildly disturbing.
Okay, and then since it's being cast as part of the skill check, you don't have to roll for it. Yeah, it's rule of cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. It's an automatic pass. It's an automatic. It succeeds. So what you're going to see happen, and this gives Pappy and Obsidian the time to start joining you guys. And like literally, as Pappy's running by you all, he's just going, Fly, you fools! And you just see the creature behind you guys just going. And Obsidian, what looks like some Death Ranger heads pop out of the miasma and is just, why are you the only one who got to get away? As they sink back in.
Hey, this is creepy. I'm holding it now. I don't even know if it's going to last this whole time. We got to get out.
Now, Gabbi, please and thank you. What would you like to do?
Okay, this is gonna be hard. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy.
If it works for me.
Ooh, please.
So Gabby's gonna reach down, grab her pouch of gold, toss it at the psycho shroud, and just drop on her knees, bowing to it to try to confuse it with a little bit of deception.
Oh, Lord.
Trying to make it like she's worshiping it.
Go for it.
Haha.
No.
No. No. No. No.
I guess not.
That's a nat one.
Oh, no.
Okay, so what happens? Gabbi, you notice a little toon rabbit head pops out and just grabs the pouch. And you just hear just lots of chanting just saying, we're not false idol. We know what we are. We're the leaders. Do you want to join us? She wants to join. She wants to join. She wants to join. And the hands start to desperately crawl forward again.
Yeah, Gabby's moving over on her back, and she's just trying to crawl away. She's paralyzed by this. She's not thinking straight, I feel like.
Monroe, what would you like to do?
Well, one, I would like to yell, if your henshin transform, before using, let's see, oh, no, wrong thing. Before using Searing Smite.
What skills you're using?
Oh, right, skill challenge, sorry.
I think that would be. Well, no, I was just saying because then after when you can say you're using Searing Smite, that's how you're doing it. I was just trying to think of how could I translate that. My bad.
Okay, so, Lux already used Arcana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he did not fail. He passed.
Yeah, but per skill challenge, I can't use it.
Wait, no, he wasn't the person that went before you.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. Gabbi went before him, so Gabbi wouldn't have been able to use it. You may use Arcana again.
Yeah.
I was just remembering the rules because you're not before him, and Lux did not fail. So you may try Arcana again.
the skill challenge I know is that, the person who comes before me, I can't use their...
Yeah.
Yeah, but since he did that before we initiated the skill challenge, it doesn't count.
No, I did it before Gabbi. Gabbi went after me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so okay, right, sorry.
No, he did it before Gabbi. Gabbi was before you. Sean was before you. That's why you're able to do it.
And I screwed up and got deception off the table completely.
That's what I was going to say. The only one you guys can't do is deception.
Okay, I rolled a... see, sorry, the die in the light. 17, yeah, 17. Okay, so...
Paint me what you do with your Searing Smite.
I'm using Arcana because as an investigator, I know occult creatures. That's my, that's my field of investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I may be a city guard, but, the things that go bump in the night, we are what bump back. If it wasn't obvious before, Monroe is a nod to Hellboy, yes.
Oh my god, I love it.
So the Arcana is to see what this thing is per my field of study, and to know if fire or radiant damage would do better. Yes, radiant damage, because I have as a tiefling, per my background, I can actually cast Searing Smite or Branding Smite. And I want to know which one of these two are the better option.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what were the two again?
Branding Smite which would be Astral Radiance, radiant damage, or Searing Smite.
Which would be fire.
I'm going to say fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you look upon this beast, you know that you're looking at what should have been a death shroud.
Okay.
Something that normally just eats dead bodies. But something has went horribly wrong because you're not looking at a normal dragon that feasts on the dead. You're looking at what has been feasting on some kind of black, inky substance.
Fun times.
And has been tainted by this. Maybe a kind of
Gotcha.
eldritchy kind of thing.
Okay, so both of those are based off of a melee attack, and I do have a longsword, so I'm going to go in two-handed. So that's going to be 1d10 if I can hit.
Oh, you're definitely going to hit. I just need to know how much damage it does.
Okay.
This was a skill check instead of a...
That's all I need to know.
Oh, okay.
You automatically succeed. So, the last thing I'm going to tell you guys on Obsidian's turn. Obsidian, I hate to do this to you and put the pressure up, but you guys are one success away from succeeding.
Okay. Well, then it needs to do a Constitution saving throw because it is, a spell.
So, alrighty, I will roll for him right now. And his Constitution's only +3, so it's a 9.
My save is based off Charisma for spell casting, so that's 14. So yeah, you fail. That's int for spell attack bonuses. No, it says spell casting ability for these spells. Okay, so Branding Smite is going to be takes 1d6 fire damage. Oh, and it's ignited in flames. So on the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. Nice. Okay, so longsword damage is 7 plus my strength, which is 2. So that's 9 points of damage plus 1d6 fire, which is 4. So 13 points of damage, and it's on fire until 1 minute from now, or I give up on concentration.
It's just letting out a wail, just a... And you just hear a, why? We're so close, just let us be free.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Wow, you made this way creepier than I expected, Brian.
We're so close. I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
No, this is good.
Don't be. Are you kidding?
And we go into Obsidian. What would you like to do?
He is a torrent of emotions given everything. Anger is still at the top of that, I should note. He was already planning on tensioning before Monroe shouted about it, so I'm going to roll survival, because the way that Obsidian transforms is an explosion of smoke.
I mean, to be fair, he was more yelling at Gabbi than Monroe, Obsidian, but still, yeah.
I don't know, but yeah. The way Obsidian's transformation happens is an explosion of smoke.
That's good, though. Smoke can obscure, and we can use that as an escape.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Survival.
Smart man.
19.
Yeah.
Obsidian just stares at the thing for a few seconds. Well, is 19 enough? I'm guessing it is, but I realized I just started explaining before. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's definitely enough.
Never explained before, or getting confirmation from the GM, yeah.
You definitely succeeded.
Obsidian just kind of stares at the thing, and the faces he somewhat recognizes is in there just bad memories, shitty times, and regrets, many, many, many regrets, before he just goes henshin, activates ascension, explosion of smoke from his form, just to completely blind the thing.
You know, you've been doing real great for DMing this session, I think.
You know what? I have to actually blame Sean for this one. He was actually the one who really inspired me for this when he said to try to make it feel like Pippi. Learning with Pippi. Oh, I've just been around like, oh man, they're probably so bored out of their minds. I hope I'm making this fun.
God, no.
You're gonna always feel like that as a DM. It's everybody feels that way.
And you know me as a player, I'm always going to feel like I'm talking too much and stepping over everybody. And, you know, that's just, we're all bundles of anxiety.
Yeah.
Sorry, apparently someone was trying to get a hold of me and my phone wasn't actually letting me know.
Oh, that's nice.
Anyway, so explosion of smoke, and as it's recollecting onto him, because it does that explosion and then recollect, you know?
Uh-huh.
And it's what forms his armor. He is running back towards the exit. And in the process, he plans on grabbing Papyrus, or Pappy, right? Grabbing Pappy so he doesn't get away again.
Yep.
Specifically holding him by the neck. And just, like, running with him in his hand. Holding the thing by his neck.
Well, just do not do it.
No! We were so close.
Oh, that's creepy.
We were going to be with you again. The giant dragon head turns into a hand as it's desperately reaching for you all as you reach the exit. And you just hear the collective wail and cries of thousands of people as that entrance is slammed shut behind you. And you guys are inside of a grand hall. And before anyone can say anything, you'll just hear a, "What did I always tell you, my little beloved puppet? What is the best way to get rid of some annoying flies? Invite them in." Sitting in front of you on a banister of the stairs, donning a Psycho Ranger uniform, a muscular Drugar woman, looking at you all.
Hi.
Hi there. You have my friend there.
Brian, might I do something?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I would like Monroe to look up as she goes, "Hi there." I'm like, and say, "You have my friend there." It's like, "Yeah, about that." And then I'd like to shoot her.
So yes, so go ahead and roll me an attack real quick, Sean. Erik.
All right, bullseye for a +2. Okay, so that is a 15 +2 for bullseye, so 17.
You're going to just barely hit her. How do you do it? Where do you hit her at?
Square between the eyes. I ain't taking no chances.
Jeez.
Actually, I'm not even going to ask you to roll for damage, because what happens is she just plops down on the banister, and you just hear her laughing, going, "Oh, oh, oh." And Obsidian, you just hear her straining underneath your hand.
Now my little time for us to go get help. I'll run. Cause I think she's serious. Can we talk about this? I believe Hinson. Now, see, I would believe she would talk, but I had no idea that thing was going to be released, so I don't think she'll want to talk.
5-1. She was the one who released it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my baby will be joining us very soon. She's now not where she was on the banister. She's now on the other side of the hall. Just slowly just walking down the stairs, her hands gracing it. Is this it? I feel a little insulted that this is all you brought for the party.
Lady, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm just after a hammer. So if you could kindly give it to me?
Oh, my hammer. That's mine.
No. It is the Duchess's hammer, and I'm taking it back.
The room starts to fill with footsteps. You can hear, she goes, "Now, usually someone says you in what army, but how about I tell you about my army?"
How about no?
Like literally the building is starting to thrum with the footsteps that there's many approaching. "You're not taking away my tool because I need that to make more, and you can't have it."
Might I roll intimidation?
Yes, you may.
Okay, here we go. Oh, let's see, that is a 16 for intimidation.
Let me see what she gets now. Okay. How does Monroe intimidate her?
He just cocks his gun, walking up to her as like, "Lady, my city was just attacked by a giant robot fighting a giant goddamn dragon turtle who carved the mansion my ruler lived in into a fucking throne. You and your cheap-ass cosplay are not the least fucking bit intimidating. Now give me the goddamn hammer and get the fuck out of my city."
She like falls back on the stairs. She's just shocked. Her helmet almost falls off.
He just looks down at her, his tiefling heritage leaking into his eyes as they kind of start to glow with an infernal fire, and he just goes,
"Oh, you sound just like him when you talk like that." She slowly is climbing up the stairs.
And he's watching her as she goes, taking a step closer as she tries to climb up the stairs.
"You sound just like Bone."
Don't say his name. Hey, your dude over here.
No.
Yeah. Hey, big guy, can you stop choking me, please?
Yes?
Mr. Buddy, now, I'm going to admit, you are very scary.
Boot.
Even I'm kind of feeling trembling in my little boots. Well, one boot. But I hope you understand one thing. If you continue up those stairs, you might not make it back down.
He will pause at that, hold out his hand, his eyes never leaving Psycho White, and go, "Hammer, hand now, please."
You just kind of hear a little, "Can't believe you come into my home. You demand my property. I'm done. I've never been so insulted."
Hey, angry lady, I just pointed out that we didn't come in here willingly. This wasn't here when we came in. Where's the barn? That's where we were going.
It's funny. You don't even know where you are.
Yeah, but what's Bone Meister got to do with it?
Happy you did You don't even know who I am.
And honestly, I don't give two shits.
And that's when 3 Psycho Rangers drop down around her.
Oh good, more to the party.
You want to know why I have the hammer?
No, I just want the hammer.
Then I can't make any more of these guys. And I want to. Get up.
Is she carrying the hammer?
It didn't seem like it when Brian first introduced her.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
No, she doesn't. Now the hammer's not here, per se.
Oh boy. Not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying that +7 to intimidation.
But she's using the hammer to make more henching.
Mm-hmm. All right. All that's going to happen is she'll actually go for an attack on you, on Monroe. Oh. The 2 other henchmen are very noticeably Wonari.
Oh good.
They actually kind of look like they have a familiar, like they look like they're related to someone. Obsidian, you kind of know who I'm talking about here.
They
remind you of the Bessie, as if they could be her brothers.
Didn't we deal with these 2 before at the bar?
I don't think Obsidian did.
I know. That's what different character, but yeah.
You guys dealt with them as Neo bandits and then left them in the trash for someone to crash.
Yeah, but again, that wasn't Obsidian. That was me and Arso playing NPCs.
I was just making sure about that.
Yeah, but Obsidian met them.
Oh, that okay.
Oh, he did? Oh.
I'm just saying that he just thinks they look like the Bessie, so they could be related. That's all I meant.
They came with us as the Bessie's guard, but as we went to deal with Psycho White as Marcus and Obsidian, our NPC characters at the bar dealt with the two as Neo Bandits when they tried to kill the Bessie and their mother.
Yeah.
So you would recognize them, Obsidian would recognize them as Wonari. If they're not transformed, then he would definitely recognize them as...
Nope, not yet.
The guards' brothers that came with us.
Yeah.
So would Gabbi, for that matter.
Oh no, she thought she'd make more.
Oh, poor Gabby.
Sad for Gabby.
Now, once again, Pappy's poking on Obsidian.
No, just want to let you know she's going to have more.
How much more are we talking about, little man?
Well, so you know the big inky thing down there?
Unfortunately.
Those were the failures that she messed up.
How many were there?
Lots.
I don't like that.
The door behind you starts rattling.
And, technically, that thing's still after us because, as far as I knew, it was never supposed to be let out of its room.
Great. So are we thinking better part of Valor time or what?
Yeah, we should probably go, sadly. Though I'm very tempted to turn Pappy into an improvised weapon and throw him at them.
Who knows the way out?
Pappy would.
I'll just point.
And point.
Pappy raises his hand. As you guys make your way to the entrance of the building and you run outside, this is when the moment happens. You're around the corner from the bakery in Char Village.
Oh, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
This factory, everything. And you can hear Psycho White say, and if you want the hammer, you'll have to come back now, you hear? All of it was right around from the corner from you guys here in Char Village. You're literally right around the corner from the bakery, from where you started.
That's annoying.
Okay. So what the hell do we do now?
Pappy, if I may make a suggestion, is there anyone you can approach for backup?
Well, apparently there are a couple more henshin inside the bakery.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any more town guard friend nearby?
I could probably muster up 2 or 3.
More the merrier.
Right.
Well, I would suggest getting as many as possible because, well, she's got those 2 and then the big inky thing. And if I know her, which I do, she's going to have something else up her sleeve.
Joy.
Great. Do you might maybe know where she's keeping the hammer so we can sneak in and steal it?
Oh, unfortunately, she likes to call herself, very dramatic. So, even if you sneak in, you're going to be have to go straight into her bedchambers.
All right.
She said she doesn't want you to get the Christmas presents before the surprise.
Happy holidays. All right, so out of character, what the hell do we do now?
Yeah.
Well, I think, in character, I think Gabby kind of motions everyone to head into the bakery and just holds up pad and just say, plan. Also, artifacts, question mark, and points at Luck.
Oh yeah, I was trying to tell you when I came in earlier, is I know where the artifacts are. And apparently I already found the hammer, and you just gotta find that. But check this out.
And he pulls some rubbings out of his pack, and he's like,
Okay, so I was in the ruins, and here's all the locations. I've translated it.
All right, so we have a map to other artifacts.
Relics that we're going to need. And what are these for again?
You're gonna use them to destroy Bone Master. You need the weapons.
They can destroy it.
Yes, that's the only way I know.
Sounds like a good plan to me then.
Yeah, but are we really going to let...
Oh, hey, I got this red potion. I don't know what it is, but y'all might need it.
Monroe just looks to Obsidian and Gabbi, you're the colorful heroes. You can take the potion.
I think Gabby nods, and then, do you mind, Brian, if I take over one NPC for this to set? Because I want to set the mood. Set the mood for.
Go right ahead.
Adam, this is your character's song swan for the rest of the campaign in the background.
The what?
I might be using the wrong term. This is a setup for what Lux is doing in the background.
Oh, I got you.
Swan song, not song swan, but swan song is like the final act of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, however, is not. Setup was the proper term.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you guys hear kind of a clearing of the throat behind you guys as Ryoko walks up.
Bad idea to sneak up on Monroe after all he's dealt with, because he levels his magnum and everyone's like, oh, shit, sorry about that.
And he looks down at the rubbings and the notes, and she looks down at Lux, and she looks at Lux and goes, well, I promised if you got my family out, I would give you the resources you need to do what you need to do, Lux. She takes a small shield, another small shield out of her pocket, and offers it over.
A small shield.
Yeah, and it just says on it, it's crudely built, like she, because everyone's working on the machine. She did it herself, but you just see on the metal, it says Lux, Duchess Authorized Agent of Nadoko.
Hey, you've been duly deputized.
Nice.
Oh, that'll go with my other one.
He puts it right next to it, inside of his like collar.
Nice.
We'll take care of things here. I am giving you authorization of resources. If anyone who working for us is at your disposal to look further into these other locations, so we can give our friends here more of a chance when they go for the other artifacts, if you wish.
Oh, that's great. Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to steal this from your mansion.
I'm gonna pull out the DM shield.
Okay, I think she takes it. Well,
I noticed you were using it as a decoration. It's not a decoration. It's a magic shield, and it works like a sled. You just gotta say the magic words.
I'm sorry, little dude. Could you repeat that? It's a shield that works like a sled?
Yes, and you just say the magic words. See, this is what you benefit from reading ruins and old sites and stuff.
I get that. I just a shield that works like a sled.
Yes, you all get on it, and then you say the magic word, and it takes off. You can get somewhere really fast. I didn't get
Not gonna lie, that'd actually be pretty useful.
giant dragon turtle butt on squishing me, so that this shield stopped that. Well, it didn't stop the sitting, but it got me out.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
well, I appreciate the honesty, though. If this is as useful as you said, it might be doing better than being in the castle.
Yes. That's why I wanted to give it to you, so you could give it to whoever needs it.
I think that might be you, little dude.
Oh,
Well, if you would like it. Well, I did say you could use the resources of the castle, Lux.
oh, okay. I'm not gonna argue there.
He tucks it away with a bunch of other stuff.
I just realized this whole thing you've been running around with like about 5 magic items.
I'm not even pulling out the other ones because those were from the enemy.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's a tower shield.
Yeah, it's big.
That explains it. I was like, a tower shield. It's like, how did you fit all those people on there?
How did it fit on Lux's back? And how did it not weigh down Monroe is the question.
Don't think about it.
It's sticking in my pouch. I have a lot of stuff in my pouch.
Bag of holding pocket.
Don't think about it.
Pouch of holding.
Yeah, pouch of folding, bag of folding.
Yeah,
That's how.
So Ryoko nods and goes, if you need any, if you have anyone you want to deputize, go ahead.
Oh,
And I think she takes a moment and looks at Monroe and goes, how'd this one work out for you?
Which one? That little dude or that little dude? And he points to.
No, she's speaking to Lux and she's motioning to Monroe. Because, Monroe is a pain in the ass for the city.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, so he's talking to Lux about Monroe. Okay.
Oh, talking to Lux? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, seeing if he wants to she's trying to unload Monroe on Lux.
oh,
Monroe just kind of quirks an eyebrow ridge at Ryoko.
well, my spells didn't quite work out how I wanted to, so I actually made his job harder. But it's a process.
What she's trying to subtly do is hoist me on you, little dude, and wants to know how I did as a team member.
Oh, yeah. He did better than me.
I think Monroe, in all his maturity, sticks out his tongue at Ryoko at that.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Lux, I didn't do much better running at a giant turtle, so I know how you feel.
At least I didn't lose a magical item in the river.
I mean, you see Ryoko just remember back, at least I didn't sink a boat in the harbor.
One time!
And then she decides, okay, so I think we can't do much else until your friend recovers. So for now, let's just rest and we'll figure out something in the morning. And I think in the morning we see Monroe. Would Monroe go along with it?
Yeah. Lux is a cool little dude. He probably would need a bodyguard. And if Ryoko wants to get rid of him, well,
Plus Monroe can go help save the world.
He'll stop having to hear about the boat.
Did, no, that cart's gone. Person.
No, she's still there. She's
still there? Okay.
Yeah, that's. I think the cart's still there, and Plum is still there, and I think when Ryoko suggested you could deputize anyone, she motioned her head towards the cart.
Okay, so I'm if we're fast forwarding to the morning, I would say already deputized him. I'd be on the cart and I'd be like,
Hey, deputy, rise and shine.
Is that to Plum or Monroe?
Monroe.
Monroe is there with coffee and donuts. It's like, you know that I was like an officer. That's actually already a step up above deputy, right?
Anything you say, deputy.
So now this is my life. As he climbs into the cart.
And then Lux sends off on a new adventure.
Did you bring me a coffee?
Yes, of course I did. I also got that cruller you wanted.
I'm gonna stick my tendrils in the coffee to test how hot it is. That's it. As we ride away.
Well, I mean, it's hot, but it's drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think that is the end of what was it calling the arc? All Out of Lux.
I would like to think the last thing is Pappy still being choked by Obsidian and looking at him and going,
So, I take it we're roommates now.
He probably spent the night in a chest or box.
This is even bigger than the room I had with Master.
Locked him in a chest, and then as soon as he let him out, start choking him again. It's like, here, hold him for a minute.
just hands him off to other people to choke when he needs to rest his hand.
Though the irony did only dawn on me as we were wrapping up that Obsidian was carrying around a small puppet of a skeleton wearing a red scarf, while he himself had been made to wear a red scarf.
Uh-huh.
So he's basically he's not helping what he was trying to fight against. Though the fact that he is choking Pappy while he's doing this, it has helped with that. It has helped with that anger.
But it hasn't helped the image that he's probably his father. Wow, Poppers. Were our heroes expecting all that? And what a mess to have come back to and fix. Thankfully, the Psycho Shroud and Psycho White are super close by.
And guess what, guys? If you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave us a rating. It will really help us in the long run. Follow us along on Twitter at Dungeons and Pop, and if you would like to talk with the cast, you can find us on the Discord server Cast Junkie. Till the next one, Poppers.